Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about the giant purple cube that mysteriously showed up in Fortnite. It's been moving around, it's been killing players, it's also been throwing players around when they jump at it. What does this mean for us? Let's find out in today's video. Don't forget to hit that like button and let's dive right in. Alrighty, so now to start this off, we're showing a map of the cube movement. This is day 12. This map is made by Silox Leaks on Twitter, and as you guys can see by this wonderfully created map, we can see everywhere the cube has been moving. It moves every 45 minutes, and it started moving on August 25th. Now, it's been teasing us because we all know here, guys, Epic likes to tease. They're coming out with the greatest stuff recently. They can do whatever they want, and they can tease us as hard as they want. And this big cube that just showed up by Paradise Palms has just been one big tease. Where is it going? It teased players already by going near Tilted Towers, so YouTubers from all around the world were like, oh my goodness, Tilted Towers is going to die. Now it's heading over, as we can see on the map, it's heading over towards Dusty Depot. Now, what's this going to be, or Dusty Divot, everybody? What's this going to mean for us? What is it going to mean for us players? I'm not entirely sure. Now, I think it's going to tease us, and I think it's going to dodge Dusty, and I think it's going to end up near Loot Lake. Now, pardon me with this is a big stretch. I'm about to go full conspiracy theory on you, so strap in. And let's figure out why I think it's going to go to Loot Lake, everybody. Now, you're probably wondering, why do I think Tilted Towers is not going to get hit? I think Tilted Towers has already been hit. The comment came. People think it's going to go, but I think Tilted Towers is too important of a zone on the map for it to leave the game just now. So, I think Tilted Towers is safe. The cube has already passed it. That's old news. Let's move on to why I think Dusty's not going to be the place. Now, as we know, and as we saw from looking at the map, the cube is very close to Dusty, but I don't think it's going to land in Dusty. We still have a couple more weeks in this season, and I personally think the cube is going to draw out for the whole season. I don't think that the cube will answer any questions until the season's over, but I could be wrong. Tomato Temple already came to the game. The big changes have happened mid-season. What do you guys think is going to happen? Do you guys think it's going to be Dusty that goes? I'm not really convinced. I think with the tree and the overgrow and everything that's already happened here, I don't think Dusty's on our list of things that are going to happen with the cube. I mean, the cube might affect it and roll through it. That's what I could see. Maybe clearing some trees through Dusty, which would be nice because the trees are a little obnoxious. But who knows? Who really knows? Alrighty, now let's get to my favorite, I guess, conspiracy theory here in Fortnite. I think Loot Lake is gonna get a big game changer. Loot Lake is not the most populated area. It is near Tilted Towers, and so kills do kind of overflow into Loot Lake. But I think the cube is coming for Loot Lake, and here's why. The cube started in Paradise Palms, an area that was created due to the lack of water. I think the cube is going to do something with the water. We've got scuba guys, we've got Moisty Merman. I think we're going to see something happen here with the water. Now, this could be me just being crazy, but I think the cube is going to end up in Loot Lake. What do you guys think? What's your guys' thoughts on this? Could the cube land there? Who knows? Now, we're going to take a look at our map here again real quick, because as we can see, I think this is where the answer to this whole puzzle is. People are thinking that the cube is going to land over here near, I believe this is Retail Row. Sorry if I have my locations mixed up. People think that the cube is going to get there to the end. I think it's going to loop around and go back towards Loot Lake. We've already seen a big loop. If the cube wanted to make a shorter path, it could have taken a shorter path, but it chose not to, and Epic chose not to. So I think this is going to go from here, wind up around, go by Retail, and back towards Loot Lake. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. We'll know, and maybe in the next couple days, if the cube decides to go through Loot Lake or around Loot Lake. that's really a big contender. Also, on this map, we see blue circles. These blue circles are areas that have low gravity. And this, if you haven't seen this, this is really a game changer. It's not like jetpacks where you can fly or jump, or moon rocks where you jump a little bit faster and can take no damage. You do not take any damage in the location as long as you're within the barrier. But if you fly out of the barrier, you're too high, you will die. So be very, very careful. Also, just in case you did not know this, if you jump into the cube, it will launch you back and give you a little bit of shield. We're not too sure what that means just yet. But it is kind of a fun use when you're fighting against other players. Everyone kind of runs towards the cube. It's the big thing right now everyone's looking at, and you can kind of use it to kind of do trick shots and whatnot. People have even been making mini games based around this low gravity mode and what the cube has been doing. Also, not just low gravity force field areas has the cube been leaving us. The cube has been leaving us hints. Let's go take a look. Now, when I say hints, this is what I mean. The cube has been leaving prints all over the map. This is the most this one. People on Reddit have been piecing them together to make a map, but so far there hasn't been a lead or an answer just yet. This pattern is just, it's kind of very obscure, but I'm sure a puzzle breaker out there will break this puzzle that Epic has given us. But I gotta say, pretty interesting puzzle. So I guess all in all, I'm not entirely sure where the cube is going just yet. We do know that it started on August 25th. I believe it will go to the end of the season, but as I said earlier, lots of changes have come mid-season, so anything could happen. I do think the cube will loop around and make its way to Loot Lake. That's my final answer, but I'm open to hearing your guys' thoughts. So please leave a comment down below under this video, guys, and let me know what your guys' conspiracy theories are on the cube. Where is it going to go? Where is it going to land? Nobody knows just yet. People think it's going to go to Retail Row, but I can see it going towards Retail Row and skirting around Dusty and ending up back near Loot Lake. But as I said, nobody knows just yet. So leave a comment down below with your conspiracy theory. Where is this cube going? We don't know just yet. Let's find out.
Wow, not too bad.